Hello students, welcome back to my channel Sindhu's Teaching. In this video we will study about bank, its functions and our central bank, that is Reserve Bank of India. So let us start our session. So we can say a bank is a financial institution. Okay, a bank is a financial institution which deals with money and credit. That means it accepts deposits and lends money to those who are in need of it. That is, bank accept money in the form of deposits and bank lend money as loan to needy persons. Those who are in need of money can apply for loans from bank. So in that way, bank is a financial institution which deals with money and credit. That means it accepts deposits and it lends money. In the bank, they perform main function is accepting deposits and lending money. How they are accepting money? They accept money by different ways, like accepting deposits in the form of current account or saving account, fixed deposit or recurring account. Like that we have different options. By choosing the best option which is suitable to us, we can select any option and then on that basis we deposit money into the bank. So bank accept money from us. Bank also lend money. For that they take some securities from the person who is applying for the loan, and on the basis of that document which he has submitted, he can use his property document or gold as security which he has to keep with the bank, and on that base bank give money to that person. For that he has been charged interest which he has to pay annually, and once he repay the loan amount plus that means the principal amount plus the interest amount, he is getting that document or the gold which he has kept as security with the bank, he will get it back. Okay. Also, bank helps to transfer money from one place to another. Now let us study a deep concept of bank. What actually bank means? For what bank doing such services to public? It's not a service. Actually, it's their business. Okay. With that business, they also provide some service to their customers. Then who is their customer? Customer is the person who has account in that particular bank. For that he have to open one account in that bank, for which he has to fill some forms. There are so many formalities, and after clearing all that formalities, he will be opened one account with that bank and he becomes the customer of that bank. Then once he become the customer, he will be given passbook by the bank. Also, he can get the facility of checkbook, ATM card, net banking. Like that, he will having so many other facilities which the bank is giving to their customers. Also, to their same customers, they also give some services. Like on the request of their customer, they will make payment for the customer if he is having sufficient balance in his account. So like monthly bill of electricity bill, telephone bill, other bills which the account holder having, which he has to monthly pay. So instead of he himself paying, he ask his banker. Banker is the bank in which the customer have his account. He requests that his banker to provide such service. And that means making payment of his bills, due bills. For that, bank will charge some charges from that person. That means from their customer. So this is the service they are providing to their customer. So now let's study features of a bank. What are the features? What are the qualities bank is having? First is dealing in money. That means bank is a financial institution which deals with other people's money. That means in bank the money which they are dealing is not their own. It is other people's money. So bank is dealing in money. Second, we can say individual or firm or company. A bank may be a person, firm or a company. A banking company means a company which is doing the business of banking. That means it is a company. Financial institution is a company which do the business of banking. Next we can say accept of deposits. Bank accept money from the public in the form of deposits which are usually repayable on demand or after the expiry of a fixed deposit period. That means, as I told it before, that there are many options they are having. Public people will have to deposit money like saving account, current account, recurring account, fixed account. So in fixed account they will be deposited, money is deposited for a fixed period. After the expiry of that period, that amount with interest will be given back or the customer will get it back. Okay, so that is what it is saying. Acceptance of deposits, that means bank accept money from public in the form of deposits, and then it is repayable on demand or after the expiry of a fixed period. On demand it will be payable in case of saving account or recurring account, whereas it is payable after the expiry of fixed period is in the case of fixed deposit. The next feature we can say giving advance. That means a bank lend out money in the form of loans to those who require it for different purposes. As people need money for different purposes, and sometimes their salary is not enough to fulfill that purpose. So in that case what they will do, they will go to the bank and as per what the formalities they have to fulfill with the bank, they will fulfill and will get money from bank. Next feature is payment and withdrawal. A bank provide easy payment and withdrawal facility to whom? To their customers in the form of checks and drafts. That means to withdraw money, what they will have to do, they will have to use their checkbooks, check leaves they have to give, or they can use draft. It also brings money in circulation. That means bank money is used for some other purposes, and like that it circulate the money. This money is in the form of check, draft, etc. Okay. Next feature is agency and utility services. A bank provide various banking services to its customers. They include general utility services and agency services. General utility services, as I already explained, that means paying due bills, and agency services like bank sometimes act as a agent to their customers. Okay, so next feature is profit and service organization. A bank is a profit seeking institution having service oriented approaches. That means even though they have the their aim is making profit, but still what they are doing, they are providing services and services to their customers. Okay, next is ever increasing function. There is continuous expansion and diversification as regard the function, service and activities of a bank. That means bank's function is continuously expanding and diversifying. Then banking business. A bank's main activity should be to do business of banking which should not be subsidiary to any other business. Also, a bank should add word bank in its name to enable people to know that it is a bank and that it is dealing in money. Okay? Types of bank is commercial bank, industrial bank, and there is agricultural bank, local area banks, small finance banks, payment banks, exchange banks, central bank, world bank. Okay, now in this video we will study about central bank. As we know, every country has a central bank, which is the supreme monetary authority of that country. For India, Reserve Bank of India is our central bank. It was established in 1935. Okay. Some other central banks are US Federal Bank, Bank of England, Bank of Canada, Reserve Bank of Australia, and the European Central Bank. The primary function of a central bank is to provide the nation's money supply. Okay, but more active duties includes controlling the interest rate and acting as a lender of last resort to the banking sector during time of financial crisis. And it may also have supervisory power to ensure that bank and other financial institutions do not behave irresponsibly. Now let us see functions of a central bank. Central bank is a monopoly of note issue. One of the most important function of central bank is it has the monopoly to issue, note issue. Okay. Next is it acts as bankers, agents and advisor to the government. The next function is it is custodian of cash reserve of commercial bank, also custodian of nation's reserve of international. It also considered as lender of the last resort. It is one of the common function it is performing is clearing house function. Then next is one of the most important function that it perform is credit control, which is very important for the economic development. Okay students, bank is also considered as banker to the government. The Reserve Bank of India act as a banker, agent and advisor to the government as per obligation created under section 20, 21 and 21A of Reserve Bank of India Act. Okay. Also it collect money, that is taxes and other charges on behalf of the government. It make payment on behalf of central government through its branches and the branches of State Bank of India all over the country. Also it make arrangement for foreign exchange to the government. It provides ways and means loan to the government for the period not exceeding 3 months. It also acts as banker to the state government. It is done on the basis of an agreement between state government and the RBI. The Reserve Bank have statutory obligation of keeping money of central and state government and provide other services free of charge. Also, the bank act as financial advisor to the central and state government. It give advice to central government on matter of international finance. It also assists them generally to formulate financial and economic policies. Also, the bank is representative of Government of India in the World Bank and International Monetary Fund. It sells treasury bills on behalf of central government. It manages the public debts of the central and state government, bankers, bank and lenders of the last resort. Next, RBI has the right to control and supervise the activities of all banks in the country by way of issuing license, giving permission, etc. It acts as bankers' bank in the following ways. Every scheduled bank is required to maintain a certain minimum of cash reserve with RBI. Cash reserve, which as per RBI changes, so they have to maintain minimum balance with the RBI. Also, it holds a part of cash balance of commercial banks. Also, not only scheduled bank but also commercial banks have to maintain some cash balance with RBI. As per law, every commercial bank is required to maintain a cash balance not less than 10% of its demand and time liabilities. Also, bank provide financial assistance only when the bank approaches Reserve Bank as a last resort. The Reserve Bank is empowered to purchase, sell or discount bill of exchange and promissory note drawn and payable in India. Scheduled banks are required to submit a number of returns every Friday. Okay, then next is it acts as a clearing house. So it helps to settle mutual indebtedness without physical transfer of cash. So these are the functions performed by every central bank. In India we have Reserve Bank of India as central bank, and what we have studied now is the functions which Reserve Bank of India is performing in India. Okay students, so let us wind up our session now. If you have any doubts, please let me know. If you want to cover any other topic, that too let me know. Okay, thank you, bye.